Hi all. So today we have another famous problem, that is two-sum. Okay. Here I have written normal because this is a very simple problem, and it can be modified to make it a bit uneasy. Okay. So in the later videos I'll be bringing you some iterations of this problem, which is a almost similar, but it will require some more coding and thinking. Okay, so the problem says we have an array of integers. You need to find two numbers such that they add up to a specific target number. Okay, so you can only check the first occurrence of such a pair in this problem. Okay, I have written you can check the first occurrence of such a pair. Okay, so here you can find many other types of constraints, which I may discuss in another problem later. Okay, so here we have an input array, that is 2, 6, 62 and 15. Okay, so you need to find two pairs from this array that adds up to 8. Okay, so that would be the first pair, that is 2 plus 6 is equal to 8. Okay, so this is the problem statement. So what concepts will be used here? Okay, so you can do this easily by using two for loops, but that will take big O of n square time complexity. So how do you reduce it? Okay, so to do this you can use an hash map. Okay, so hash map stores the items in key value pairs and you can access them by an index. Okay, uh, one thing you need to note is that the operations over hash map, they usually take O of 1 time complexity. Okay, however, the worst case time complexity of hashing always remains O of n. Okay, so in this problem we will achieve the solution by O of n, so that's a great reduction from O of n square. Okay, so this is how the hash map is defined. So let's understand how to do this. Okay, so suppose I have an array which has 2, 3, 3 and 7 as the elements. So the target value here is 6. Okay, so you need to see if the array has any two pairs that add up to 6. Okay, so for this we'll be creating an hash map. There will be key and there will be value. Okay, this value is this index. Okay, we'll be using this index as this value, and this key is the elements of this array. Okay, so here we are going to use a concept where we are going to calculate uh, a complement, integer value complement, that will be achieved by subtracting the elements of the array from target. Okay, okay, so let's see like what happens here. Okay, so the first element is 2. Okay, first we'll check if that element is present in hash map or not. Okay, let me remove this thing so it will be clearer for you to understand. So suppose now we take another example. Here the target is 10 and in the array we have 2, 3, 1 and 7. So you need to find if there are two pairs which add up to 10. So there are two pairs, that is 3 and 7, they add up to 10. So by using this concept, let's see like how we are able to achieve this. Okay, so the first element of the array is 2. So the target here is 10 minus 2, that is 8. So do we have 8 in the hash map? No. So we'll insert 2, this 2 and its respective index, that is 0. Okay, so the next element is 3. So we'll calculate the complement. So 10 minus 3 is equal to 7. Do we have 7 in the hash map? No. So we'll insert 3 and its respective index, that is 1. Okay, now let's iterate to the next element, that is 1. So 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. Do we have 9 in the hash map? No. So we'll insert 1 in the hash map and respective index, that is 2. Okay, now 7. Okay, so we'll calculate the complement, that is 10 minus 7 is equal to 3. So do we have 3 in the HashMap? Yes, we have 3 in the HashMap. Okay, so that signifies we have such a pair in the array that adds up to 10. Okay, so this is the logic which I am going to follow. So let's see the code. Okay, so we have the main class where we have defined the target as 5, means we need to search a pair which adds up to 5 in the array. Okay, so we have an array of size 4 where we have put 4 values, 2, 3, 1 and 1. So the values which add up to 5 is 3 and 2. Okay, that means the array has such elements which add up to 5, so we need to return in that case, return true in that case. Okay, so we are creating an object of the solution class and we are calling the getToSum function with this array and the target value passed as argument, and we were printing what's it returning, whether it's returning true or false. Okay, so let's see the solution class. So here we have the getToSum method. Okay, we have an complement variable and we have created a map, and we are looping over this array and we are trying to calculate the complement. Okay, so if complement is not present in the map, we are inserting the array values and its respective index. So if you are able to find a complement, we are simply returning true. Okay, like this process follows the explanation which I explained earlier. Okay, so let's debug and see like how it's executing. Okay, I'm setting a breakpoint and entering into debug mode. Okay, so I'm stepping in, so I'm stepping over and seeing what is happening. So complement initial is 0. We have an hash map whose size is 0 because nothing is present inside it. We have an array 2, 3, 1 and 1, so we are iterating over the array. We are calculating the complement. Okay, so here the array is, so here the first element of the array is 2, target value is 5. So let's see what complement do we get. So we get complement as 3. Okay, 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So the map doesn't contains any value as 3, so it becomes false, and we put the value of this array, that is 2, in the map and its respective index, that is 0, in the map. Okay, so let's see the next iteration, what happens in the next iteration. Okay, so the next iteration we are fetching this 3 value. Okay, and we are trying to subtract it from target, that is 5 minus 3. Okay, so what happens? Okay, what happens? So target value is 5 and the elements of the array is 3 here. Okay, this 3. Okay, so we step in, so we get a complement as 2. So is 2 present in the hash map? Yes. Okay, so we have such a pair that adds up to 5. Okay, and we are simply printing that. Okay, so answer is true. Okay, and we are exiting it. Okay, got my point. So let's see another, so let's see what's happened when we're executing this. So it becomes true. Okay, so let's see, like, if a pair is not present, so if we do it this one. Okay, see what happens. So if I'm executing this, okay, I'm executing this, so it returns false. We do not have any such pair. Okay, so I hope you are able to understand this problem. This is a fairly easy problem. So I'll be coming up with one more iteration of this two-sum problem which requires a little bit more thinking. Okay, a little bit. So I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe the channel. Okay, thank you all. Okay.